In the vast halls of the Galactic Training Academy, silence can be louder than a scream. The cadets froze when the predator cub lunged, jaws wide, eyes blazing with primal challenge. To them, it was a nightmare unfolding. But to Zara, the lone human among them, it was something else entirely. She didn't back away. She didn't scream. The moment lingered like static in the air. The cub circled her, no longer hostile, no longer playful, acknowledging her in a way only predators could. The other cub joined in, its golden eyes wide with curiosity rather than fury. Around them, the cadets stood frozen. They had never seen anything like it. To them, Zara had just stared down certain death with nothing but a sound pulled from the depths of human ancestry. And she had laughed. The Viper Ambassador X-Hill regarded her silently. His golden-scaled eyelids lowered, not in disdain, but in something rarer, approval. For a species that prided itself on dominance, recognition was earned only through displays of courage and understanding. Zara had given them both, But the galaxy wasn't done testing her. An alarm split the hall, sharp and unforgiving. Red light bathed the crystalline walls and automated warnings echoed in 10 languages. The academy was under attack. Cadets panicked instantly. Some bolted for exits, others froze, antennae quivering, tails curled tight. Even Commander Alex looked paralyzed, torn between protecting his cadets and obeying procedure. The Viper cubs reacted differently. Their bodies stiffened, fangs flashing, muscles coiled to spring. To them, chaos was a call to violence. They were seconds from leaping at anything that moved. And that's when Zara stepped forward. "Stay calm, stay close," she barked. Not a suggestion, but a command. Her voice cut through fear like steel through silk. The cubs froze. Their eyes flicked toward her, and then, astonishingly, they obeyed. They slithered closer to her boots, coiling protectively but not striking. Exhale's eyes widened. This was no trick. This was authority. Earned, not demanded. Zara turned toward the cadets. "Move. Form up on the wall. Eyes sharp, but don't run. Running makes you prey." The words struck something primal even in the prey-descended cadets. Some instinct whispered that she was right. They found their footing and began moving with shaky discipline, clustering against the walls rather than scattering like frightened animals. Security teams stormed in with weapons raised. The threat was neutralized in minutes, a false alarm, a drill. But no one would remember the sirens. They would remember her. When the lights dimmed back to normal and the buzz of panic faded, silence reclaimed the hall. Every eye was on Zara, not with suspicion, not with fear, with awe. Exhale slithered forward, lowering his massive head until his golden eyes were level with hers. His voice hissed through the chamber, a sound that made even seasoned cadets shiver. Human, not prey. Not prey at all. The cubs hissed in agreement, brushing against Zara's legs like wildcats that had found a kindred spirit. For the first time since arriving at the academy, Zara felt the weight on her shoulders shift. She wasn't a monster. She wasn't a threat. She was something more dangerous, more powerful, and far more rare. She was respected. She looked back at the cadets, their wide eyes reflecting the realization dawning on them. Fear wasn't about fangs or claws. It wasn't about instinct. It was about choice. And in the moment of crisis, she had chosen to lead. Her voice, calm and steady, carried across the stunned room. They fear us because they don't understand. Fear isn't about what you can do. It is about who you choose to become when everything is on the line. The words hung in the air long after the drill ended. Some cadets straightened their backs for the first time, as though her courage had bled into their bones. Others lowered their heads in thought, wondering if they had been wrong about her all along. And somewhere in the quiet, Zara herself realized something, too. She wasn't alone anymore. Humanity wasn't alone. The galaxy was watching, and slowly, cautiously, it was beginning to understand. And that's how a single growl changed everything. What began as fear ended in respect, and what started as isolation became the beginning of unity. Zara didn't just prove herself to a pack of predator cubs. She proved something to the entire academy. That humans aren't dangerous because of their teeth or claws, but because of their ability to stand tall when everyone else falters. So what do you think? Could you have stood your ground against a predator cub like Zara did? Or would instinct have taken over? Let us know in the comments. We love hearing your take. And hey, if you enjoyed this tale of humans defying expectations, give it a like, hit that subscribe button, and share it with someone who loves a good HFY story. Because trust me, this galaxy has only just begun to reveal its secrets.